You're listening to Voice Your Dream with Miho Noguchi.
Hi, everybody. I'm Miho Noguchi, an international event host, MC, and also a voice coach based in Japan. And you're watching Voice Your Dream. バイリンガルフリーアナウンサーの野口美穂です。One of my most viewed videos on YouTube is about the bilingual announcement on Tokaido Shinkansen, which I read the English script and trying to copy the beautiful voice of the announcer. And today, I'm so excited and honored to introduce you to my guest, who is the voice of the Shinkansen. Please welcome Donna Berg.
Yay!
Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Miho.
It is my honor, and it's been such a long time since I first started my idea of inviting you to my show, but I was so nervous to ask you, and that was probably a year ago that you said yeah, but then I wasn't confident enough. Like I said, I should grow my audience by the time Donna shows up, and
don't worry about it.
So, as many of my viewers know, Donna has been the voice of Shinkansen bullet trains in Japan. But that's not all she does. She's a singer, a voiceover actor for many games, video games, and also a producer. Now, Donna, could you please give us a quick introduction of what you've been up to, what has kept you busy lately?
Yes, I've discovered screenwriting. So in last year, I wrote 3 screenplays, and just 2 weeks ago, a really famous producer just picked up one of my scripts. So I'm very excited about that. I spend a lot of time writing. I'm also producing some concerts for my game music, which is a very long-term thing. So that's what keeps me busy.
So that's all happening in Japan?
No, actually, it's the TV shows in Perth. The other TV shows is I want it to be filmed in Japan, but we may end up being filmed in Los Angeles, and it's set in an international high school. And I'm also doing still doing some video game music. I'm just singing a couple of songs this month, working on a game that's coming out of China. But that's a lot of projects just take years and years, which is why it's so good to have a few projects going.
And so you came to Japan in 1996 as a singer. You've been in Japan ever since. What has drawn you to come here and live here?
Even when I was in Australia, a lot of people say, Japan, there's so much work there. And so much work for singers. So in the back of my mind, I knew that I could get work. Work, I have to say, has kept me here. I've had so many great career opportunities that only could have happened being in Japan. And in fact, my new screenwriting career is still connected to Japan so work has kept me here, but also the lifestyle. I really like the 4 seasons. I love skiing. I love Japanese food. I love the safety. I love that Japan's in the same time zone as Australia. So it's a really nice place to live.
The Twitter video that you posted and with your mom riding the Shinkansen train. So that was her first trip to Tokyo?
No, it's actually her second. But when she first came, it was in the year 2000, and I wasn't doing the Shinkansen then.
Right. You started it in 2005, right?
2003.
2003.
So this year's my 20th year anniversary.
Congratulations. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What a milestone.
I do.
Yeah, so I would like to practice the Shinkansen English announcement with you.
Sure.
Great.
Okay. Do you want me to be mean? Or do you want me to... What do you want?
You can be tough. You can give me tough love.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Tough love.
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is a Nozomi Super Express bound for Tokyo. We'll be stopping at Shin Yokohama and Shinagawa stations before arriving at Tokyo Terminal. All right, that's enough, I think.
Okay. Are you trying to sound exactly like me?
Yeah, I was having fun.
Right, because I think your imitation is very good. I think you've copied my intonation, but I don't talk like that in real life.
I can tell you that.
No one has ever stopped me and said, "Oh,
you're the voice."
Actually, that's not true. It did happen one time at a pizza restaurant. So I think you sound really similar to me. So congratulations. That's the only thing I noticed was it sounds a little bit too sexy.
Okay.
And breathy at the beginning. When I record this, I really smile a lot.
Okay.
So maybe let's hear you read it with a big smile.
Big smile.
That'll be the same way. And I
Okay.
won't look at you because, see, I won't look at you, but big smile.
Okay. Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is a Nozomi Super Express bound for Tokyo. We'll be stopping at Shin Yokohama and
Okay,
Shinagawa.
all right. Look at me. What I'm wanting you to notice is my face.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how I'm talking to you. La, 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 blah, blah, blah. But when I do the announcement, I have to do this. Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is an Nozomi Super Express bound for Tokyo. We will be stopping at Shin Yokohama and Shinagawa. Notice how much I'm smiling.
Oh my
And
god.
I never stop. So if you bring it up, bring the smile up, because no one's looking at you. So it's I lift my cheeks and I'm reading over the smile.
Reading over the smile.
So it's not like I start and then I just keep reading. It's like I'm going to keep this energy up, and that this is the most exciting thing that's ever happened in a soft voice. So have a try.
Whew, okay. Welcome to the Shinkansen.
That's too much.
Okay, that's too much. Oh,
You sound really
fake.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no. Like I sound fake too, because it's a fake situation.
It is.
It's a totally fake situation. A voice that comes out of a train that tells you things, So yeah.
Okay.
Just that was too much. Just tone it down.
Maybe cut it in half.
Maybe, yeah. Because you're calm. You're really smiling, but you're super calm.
Okay.
I'm about to cut your hand off. I'm going to take the scalpel and wrap, imagine it was a disaster, but you've got a smile.
Okay. Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is a Nozomi Super Express bound for Tokyo. We'll be stopping at Shin Yokohama and Shinagawa stations before arriving at Tokyo Terminal.
I think that's it. The big smile was, like the consistent, calm, warm, motherly, everything's fine. And it never stops, except when you're doing, this train has stopped due to earthquake. I don't smile for that.
Do you actually have that kind of phrase recorded?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Really?
Yes. This train has stopped due to earthquake, due to heavy rain, due to tsunami. I had to, and you know what? Climate change.
Yeah.
All of these were added on over the last 10 years.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is more than I expected. Thank you so much. I also would like to ask you what you think of this. Many of my viewers are like English learners. They study English as the second language like I do. And many of them have downloaded my script of the Shinkansen announcement in my first video. And I always ask them, what's your struggle, like showcasing yourself in English, especially vocally? And they say, well, my pronunciation is not good, or I talk funny, or it's a lack of confidence. For example, after your beautiful announcement in English, Japanese JR Shinkansen conductors, they need to make announcements bilingually. And I know they all lack confidence. That. Yeah, they do now.
Why do they do this? Why do they do that?
Yeah.
What is that?
What I heard why like train conductors make this strange sound, it's because there's lots of noise in the train, people talking and the sound of the car muffling their ears. And then they need to make their voice like audible as possible. I think they're trying to make their voice kind of like edgy, nasal and edgy, so that it cuts through the noise.
Well, it's true. It does cut through the noise. But getting back to your students, you were saying their primary concern is lack of confidence. So a guy called Steve Haynes, American guy, he taught me something, how to walk like a fashion model. And how this relates is that most people would go, I'm not a fashion model. I couldn't walk I couldn't walk on a catwalk, and I'm not a model. And most people, I think it's been said in America, like people fear public speaking more than death.
Right. I heard about that.
And we think about Americans, we think of them as being really confident, and no, they struggle with this as well. So I think it's a universal feeling of just like, but so what I have found really helpful is to use a mantra of love. So Steve said, pretend you're a fashion model. And I was like very awkwardly, and walking, and he goes, right, now watch me do it. And he did it, and he had this face of, and Donna, what I'm thinking is the word love. He said, don't say it out loud, but when you walk, you say love, 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 love. And it was just this transformative, now do it. So I did the walk, and I'm not thinking about, I can't do this. I'm looking into this audience going, you, that guy over there, you at the back, and I'm sending love. So it just twists the whole thing from, oh me, I'm there, oh God, oh my, to over there, love you, so happy that you're here. Wow, that's a great, it's, I think it's a trick for the mind to not focus on ourselves, but to focus not just like, oh, look at that person with a funny nose, but just like love. Imagine Elvis Presley or something, that's so. Hopefully that might help people.
Oh my goodness, this is so good. Speaking about Steve Haynes, he has coached me when I ran for the Mrs. Globe International pageant, and I won the national prelim. Wow. And so I know what you mean. He's all about love.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Another trick, I think, just in general conversation, this doesn't really apply to public speaking, but it might. Be curious. Because when you're like, so where did you get those pink cushions from, Miho? They look really interesting. I'm being interested in you, and I'm asking questions about you. If you're just obsessed with yourself and neurotic about yourself, then you don't have time to be curious. I think being curious can help you get over feeling nervous.
Wow. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I would like to move on to another question. You started with the onboard announcement on Tokaido Shinkansen first, which connects Tokyo and Shin Osaka in 2000, and it started in 2003. But now we can hear your voice on Sanyo and Kyushu Shinkansen lines. and we can now, hear your voice at all stations. How many lines did you record?
Probably I could have easily done it in 6 to 8 with a more
hours.
Yeah. The outside ones, it took way less time.
I see. Because they combined the names and the...
Oh, it's not that. It's just that it's how long is a piece of string. So you have 100 lines, but if every line, the director's saying, do it again. If someone keeps asking you to do it again and again and again, it's going to take 12 hours. That's my note. I'll say nothing more.
And I want to ask you this question then. How do you keep your voice like in top shape? Like if I do like voiceover work for 8 hours, 6 hours.
Oh, well, first of all, I would never do it. So I have a limit, 3 hours. In fact, when I had a booking agency, that would be the limit. Maybe you could go for 4 hours. But the other thing, I'm just looking at my phone to show you, there's this really cool app that I love. It's made by an Australian software company. And
Warm Me Up?
Yes.
I just tried to find it on my phone.
Maybe it's not in Japanese.
So can you share some of your routines, vocal warm-up routines with your app? Or
the thing is, the app generates them new every time, which is why it's such a great app. You never get bored.
Does it have like musical scales?
Yes, it scales. Mia, 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 mia. Mia, 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 mia. And I love to sing. I love to, and it just sort of has mouth-warming. It's just lovely, cheerful way.
So, as a singer and as like a speaker, a voice actor, is using your voice the same? Or is does it require total different skill sets?
I think singing is way more emotional.
Emotional.
I feel like if you read something and someone says, "Oh, can you read it again?" It's like, sure. But if you've sung something, if you're and they're like, "Can you just do that again, please?" It's like a bit of a dagger. It's a bit more. Okay, I've just poured out my whole heart and literally my soul. Whereas when you do voice acting, there's more of a barrier. It's not really you. It's like a character you're doing. So I think singing, it takes more out of you emotionally.
All right. Before I let you go, Donna, I would like to ask you this question. My channel is called Voice Your Dream because voice is my passion and voice is the tool that we use to express our dreams. And so I would like to ask you what your dream is or any goals you have.
I love that. At the moment, my dream is that my symphonic concerts become a smash hit all over the world with game and anime fans. That's my big dream because nothing is more exciting than singing on stage. Having a big orchestra and all the harmonics go through your body and the crowd. It's just incredible. So that's my big dream, and my mini dream is for my TV shows and my rom-com, which I'm writing at the moment, to become a big hit with the actresses that I really love playing the lead role.
I'm sure those will come true now that you've voiced them. Yeah. Thank you so much. And next time viewers, next time you get on the Shinkansen train, please check out Donna's beautiful voice.
You're listening to Voice Your Dream with Miho Noguchi. Yay!
Oh my goodness. I'm going to put this at the top of this video.
Okay. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you for having me. And I wish you your dreams to come true as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Donna. And I would love to meet you in person someday. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. And bye, Donna. Thank you.